We are 1 day away from receiving the verdict if we are innocent or guilty regarding the Premier League FFP charges. This could change everything. Who knows, we could be playing in the Championship or get away with no charges. Taking a look at X, there are a lot of City fans who are nervous about this, and also a ton of rival fans who are really excited because they believe City will be found guilty. As I said, we're 1 day away from finding out. That's December 31st, and next game after that is Manchester United in the league, and then Man United in the FA Cup. So whatever the verdict is, United fans will be giving it the big one. Okay, this is the best way we can do this. We have two boxes here. One of them is innocent. The other is guilty. They're randomized. I don't know what's what. I'm going to randomly select one. Let's go with one, and it's guilty. Now, by spinning this wheel twice, we get to know what our two punishments will be. Here goes the first one, and it's landed on 150 million limit each transfer window. That wasn't actually that bad. Now here goes the second, and it lands on transfer ban next window. So that of course means in a couple of days when the January window is open, we cannot spend that 81 million. No buy new players, but if a player gets an offer from a club and wants to leave, we could still sell them. A lot of fans on X right now actually feel we got away with one there. Some people think we should have been relegated to League 2. Now the first one is pretty big because we can't spend more than 150 in a transfer window, which our next one will be the summer, so season 2. If we want to sign someone like Desiree Doué, who will go up in valuation, we may only be able to make one signing. On the case of Vinny, with a market value of 177 million, we cannot sign them. I have seen a lot of you guys mentioning in the comments there is a player who City have signed, but I haven't. And it's Reinders at AC Milan, who is 86 overall and looks like a very, very good player. Look how well balanced those stats are. Obviously, we can't sign him in January. We'll have to wait till the summer, but he would cost us around 80 million. We, of course, did sign the 19-year-old Emery, who's been a great signing. He's currently injured. But Kovacic, who's on the bench, 31. I am open to actually selling this guy. Don't forget, we have Gonzalez and Nunes, who is now a centre mid. And an update on the stats. Haaland is injured as well, but 24 goals in 25. He has absolutely been smashing it. But don't forget, in his first 7 games, he had like 14, 15 goals, so his form has slowed down a little bit. But Marmoush has been going insane on that left wing with the inside forward. Can't really say the same for Doku, because no goal, no assist in 12 games. If he keeps this up, then he'll be sold. We are very lucky our points have not been touched in the league, because we are 10 points away from top of the league, Liverpool. Any points dropped here against United, you could say the title is definitely gone. This is where Marmoush has to start up top. And Doku does actually come into play. I will leave Savinho on the bench. Kaki is back from injury, so Foden's back on the right. Emery's going back from injury, but Kovacic will get into the 11. The first couple of minutes is Foden on the right, moving into the box. This is nice. Finding Marmoush with the shot, but De Ligt blocks it. Now Garnacho finds Anthony, and it's 1-0 United. That is a horrific start to this game. United really have put the pressure on. Here's Højlund, Sancho, who finds Anthony. It's 2-0 United, and that goal is onside. This is going terrible. Horrible defending. We've got Højlund doing skill moves in your box. You know it's going wrong. We can break away here. Look at that. He is onside. Foden's through. This would get a goal back. We'd be back in it. Phil Foden. 2-1 City. Or 2-1 United, should I say. Good breakaway goal. Perhaps we should be giving United more corners. Here's Garnacho. Watch for that pass. Højlund! Oh, it's 3-1 United. That's definitely the win now. What an embarrassing game. Luckily, Haaland is back from injury. He is fully fit now. We missed him so much in the last game. If he started, we definitely would have had more goals than one. But again, our defense just seems to be so questionable. Is it the system? Is it the fact we're now on Legendary? I'd go with the latter. Every time we play again, we seem to be conceding a lot of goals. Don't forget, we did lose 8-0 last episode to Real Madrid. I completely forgot. That surely has to be the most embarrassing moment in the club's European history. If we want a shot at winning a trophy, we're going to want to beat United here to stay in the FA Cup. Now, it is the Cup, so we will make some changes. It is a much weaker team than last game, but I'm guessing United will make some changes also. Or perhaps they don't, and they beat us 6-1. Sancho, surely that's offside. And today, it's 1-0. That has to be offside. This guy can't stop scoring. Sancho in behind. Oh, that is centimeters. Losing at halftime is not good. So let's bring on Foden at cam. Oh, Zutski, Jadon Sancho. Good save, Costa. Oh, Anthony's just beat the defender. Oh, look at that. What a save. And it's 2-0. United are just smashing us. What do we need to do to beat them? That was a great save, by the way, but straight into the path of Anthony. United team's not even doing that well in the league. Here's Emery. Bit of a gap. Goes to hit one. Terrible shot. What an embarrassing result. We played them away last episode and lost 1-0. And now lose to them back to back this episode. That is embarrassing. 3 times this season. Luckily now we have bottom of the league and we've just lost 3-1. How the heck has that happened? Sheffield United have 1 win, 1 draw, and 19 losses. We are their first win. So that puts us down to 4th place. Great. And a Ruben Diaz injury for a month. 15th in the league, leads now. Okay, we get a 3-1 win. That's more like it. Haaland with 3 goals. 2 games to play in the league phase of the Champions League. We have done very well so far, and that's another 2-0 win. Arsenal must be having a laugh because they want Foden. They've offered 90 million. Absolutely not. And PSG want Mamouche. I'm pretty sure right now he'd probably want to go to them. But again, a no. But at home here, they're 3rd and we are 4th. And we have found a little bit of form, so it would be disappointing. And we have found a little bit of form again, so it would be disappointing to drop points. This is Ziyech. Foden on the right here. It's got past Undogi pretty good. Can we find Haaland? Hits it first time, but that's a terrible finish. Here's Son here. Now Richarlison. Passes that to Pulisic. This is quite a good attack for Spurs. Oh, come on. What a horrible goal that is. The way they were passing the ball, you could just feel a goal coming, and it dribbles past the keeper. Richarlison with the goal. We always have the worst players, most irritating players score against us. I won't put a man on the line. I'll see if they're able to make it 2 here. If they do, they definitely win. Over the wall. Oh, get out. 2-0 Spurs. What a hit from Son. That's an unbelievable free kick. Over the wall, posted in. We really have hit rock bottom against these big teams now. We just cannot win. Back to the Champions League here. And look at that. 4-0. Why can't we do that when we're playing? So league phase in the Champions League wrapped up with 21 points. That is a team in very good form. So the playoff rounds now, which we're not in, and then the round of 16 draw. Next game in the league is Everton, and we get a 2-0 win. We have no business doing anything in this window, so that's deadline day done. Tough game, Newcastle away, and a 3-1 victory. Haaland scores, and again, Savino with an injury, and Gavardio. So far this season, we have not been lucky with injuries. So 3 months to Safinha. 4 days for Gavardio, luckily. So pretty much the rest of the season, we will not have Savinho. That is a big loss. Makete and Doku are our only backups. So of course, Foden and Mamouche. Haaland has surpassed 30. He has less goals than games played now, though. Mamouche really hasn't done a whole lot recently. Only 16. Let's see if he can regain that form before the round of 16 in the Champions League. He scores here. Kanji picking up a knock, which sees him out for 5 weeks. We're 4th in the league with 12 games to play of 51 points. 14 points away from top of the league Liverpool. They are definitely doing 2 in a row, aren't they? And while in the round of 16 in the Champions League, look at that. That's a Man City draw right there. We have Lille. To highlight the best tides, either Arsenal, Barcelona, or Bayern, Real Madrid. Hey, maybe we go far in the Champions League because our form has actually been really good so far. West Ham in the league, another 3-1 win. That's actually 3-1 wins in a row. Champions League round of 16, first leg, Lille away. They still have Jonathan David and Angel Gomez and a good goalkeeper, but look at how much better our side is. Doesn't always get the result, and we just about do it there. 2-1 going into the second leg. Haaland with a brace. And in between the first and second leg, a 1-1 draw against Brighton. For the second leg, Gavardio isn't injured, but he is suspended, which means this guy, who I have no idea how to pronounce his name, has to come in. And Akanji is injured as well, remember, so Ba has to come onto the bench. Of course, when we got beat 8-0. Well, smashed 8-0 by Real Madrid. The board did say to us, you have to get Champions League next season and reach the round of 16 to keep your job. So at least we've done that here. Now Jonathan David is through, and that is a goal. That is offside. Was a very good finish. Jonathan David on the left now. Gets that one in the box. Oh my goodness. Who have we got in goal? Onana, it's offside. Horrendous goalkeeping there. We are very, very lucky. It should be game. A 2-1 win on aggregate. Oh, we've hit the bar. And the referee blows. That's a good win against Villa there. 4-1. Liverpool get their hands on the Carabao Cup after beating rivals Everton 2-1. But back to the Champions League, taking a look at them results. Bayern knocked out Madrid and Arsenal knocked out Barcelona. We're obviously through, and in the quarterfinal, we are facing Arsenal. Okay, there is no easy team left in this competition. But 2 legs against Arsenal with this current team and the way we play when we actually play, we're going to get knocked out. Okay, this is what we're now doing. It's a 4-2-3-1. These new current roles. So it's more stable and balanced in the midfield with the 2 CDMs. Nor is a balanced fullback, which allows Jan Couto to be an attacking wingback. Foden should be fine as that. Haaland's now a poacher. I just want to see if we play better with him like that. Mamouche inside forward balanced. When we have the ball and when we don't have the ball, this should be a lot better. I think a good test to see if it's good. It's Crystal Palace who are 15th. It's Cherky now. We need a runner. We find Haaland. Turns. Good touch. Haaland in the box. Tight angle. Dreadful finish. Nice header there from Cherky. Haaland making the run. If we play that through the middle, he should be through. Erling Haaland. Couple of touches, back of the net, 1-0 City. Fantastic breakaway goal. The sad thing is, the only goals we score are actually if they get a set piece or a corner near the goal. So we really are counter-attack FC. Rodri in behind there for Haaland. Erling Haaland! Wow. There is no way he's put it that wide. And that's it. That's 3 points. Oh, wow. A 3-3 draw to Brentford. Haaland actually equalizing in the final minutes. Emery injury. Don't be something big. It's 2 weeks. That is actually a big loss. Because we have Arsenal first leg in the Champions League next. And this is a massive loss in midfield. We can bring in Gonzalez, though. And he fits that slot really well. Here goes the first leg at home. And we lose 3-2. That is very challenging going into the second leg. Martinelli with a hat-trick, Haaland with 2. By the way, in 29 appearances in the league, Haaland has 31 goals. And in the Champions League, we don't actually have a player in the top 5. Haaland is 6 with 7 in 9. 7 games to play in the league. We're on 62 points. It looks like Champions League football is pretty solid for next year, unless we stumble massively. But hey, look, we have shown we are a million miles away from winning this league title. We may only be 7 points away, but look, we'll have a game in hand. If they win, we'll be 10. And how far can we actually take this Champions League run? Can we get to the semi-final? Well, let's see if we can get past Arsenal with this squad. That'll be next episode. If you guys have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. We are close to 100k, so make sure you are subscribed. If you enjoyed this video, then click this one here. I made Spurs the world's best team.